Here we have four 1992 temp mentors, and every one is different. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and another What's in the Box. I think today is part 67. Firstly, I'd like to start by saying a big thank you to everybody that has subscribed to the channel. As the time of recording, I'm on 501. Now I will be having a 500 subscriber giveaway coming. I was hoping it was going to be in this video. However, the sub count went up to 500, then it went back down 499, then up to 500. So I thought I'd better leave it for a week just to see how it goes. But like I say, a big thank you from me to everybody that has actually supported the channel and subscribed. Now, before I get into those temp mentors, I've had a few bits of mail this week. This was the first one. Obviously, I've taken off all the evidence. And it was an eBay jobby. Now, the postage was only supposed to be 90 pence. Now, as you can see, it was only a second class stamp, and they're only about, what, 65p? So, I think I've been diddled a bit there, but never mind. I've got some evidence inside, so I better take that out first. And this, what I've been buying, is the old style 5p. And I'm not going to take it out of here because it is a brilliant uncirculated one from 1982, so it was only available in sets only, and I'm still needing one of these for my date run, so that'll be added in due course. The second one I've got, this was from Westminster, got a bit of evidence again. Now, anybody that's been watching on YouTube, they might have seen this little advert pop up now and again. But what I got here was a face value coin, and it was free postage as well. So it's a £5 coin. So obviously I got it for £5. And it was one of the Platinum Jubilees. As you can see, it's got some very nice colour on it. Got the crown at the top, the orb at the bottom, very colourful, and the it's actually come from Bailiwick of Guernsey 2022 with the IRB portrait. But when I saw this going for face value and free postage, I thought, well, I've got to jump at the chance. It might still actually be available. But yeah, very nice addition to the collection. Right, temp mentors. Actually, I'll move these off to one side. So what we're going to do first is a bit of a Kylie Minogue, and we're going to step back in time. In fact, we're going to go back to 1967. Now, 1967 was the last year that any pre-decimal coinage was minted for circulation. There was a 1970 proof set issued, and there were 750,000 of those. But what I've got here, 1967, is 2 shillings, also known as a florin. Now, to get everybody in readiness of decimalisation, which was going to happen in 4 years' time, the Royal Mint issued a new coin. So this is 10 new pence from 1968. Now, both of them had exactly the same value. So because it was before decimalisation, this coin here was still classed as 2 shillings and not 10 new pence. Now, they both had exactly the same weight of 11.31 grams. They both had a diameter of 28.5 millimeters, and they're both 2.25 millimeters thick. So everything was exactly the same in weight, diameter and thickness. So come to 15th of February 1971, and obviously we had the decimal coins. But the florin was still in circulation then as well. And both of these coins ran alongside each other and the new smaller denomination 10 pence, which I'll be coming to in a second. But these two were demonetised on the 30th of June 1993. Now these 10 pences from 1992, I've got 4 here, and they're all different, but there's actually 5 variants. Now you're probably saying, hang on a bit, Mac, you said you've got 4 coins, but there's 5 variants. The reason being, I've only got 4 of the variants. Now these were minted, as I said, 1992, and there was 1,413,455,170. But as I'm going to come to in a second, there's 5 different variants. So the first thing we start off with is looking at the edge. Now as you can see, this one on the left looks very much thinner than the rest of them. Even if I mix them up, it sticks out like a sore thumb that it is quite thinner. Now this one here is known as a wired edge, and the other 3 are known as a flat edge. The reason being that the edging looks more rounded, and in fact it does look a lot thinner as well. So the diagram that I'm showing you on screen now, as you can see, we've got a type 1 and a type 2 on the left hand side, and we've also got a type A and a type B on the right hand side. Now each of these can be intermixed, so we can have type 1 and a type A. We're going to have a type 1 and a type B, and we also can have a type 2 and a type A, and also a type 2 and a type B. Now the only one variant I don't have is the 2A, and I've put the light on as well to make it easier. So here we've got the wired edge one, as I said, the thinner edge, and you can see the one here in the 10 is actually directly above a dot. The lion's chest has got 4 tufts of hair, and the lower part of the mane is actually slightly detached. It's probably difficult to pick up on the camera here. And on the obverse, the letters L, I and A are pointing to spaces between the dots. So that is a type 1A. What have we got here? So all the other 3 are flat edge ones. So here we've got the 1 again, it's pointing to the dot. 4 tufts of hair there, slightly detached mane, and the L, the I and the A are again in between the dots. So that is a flat edge one, but again it's a type 1A. And the next one, we've got the 1 again, but in this occasion it's not actually above a dot, it's actually in between the dots. And the tufts of hair, there's actually 5. That one there is not quite pronounced, and the mane is actually attached. And on the obverse, the L, the I and the A are between the dots, So that type there is a type 1B. And finally, the one I've got here, again, the 1 is between the spaces of the dots, doesn't point directly to 1. There's 5 little tufts on the chest. Hair in the mane is attached. But the L, the I and the A are directly underneath a dot. So that one there is a type 2B. So I did a video maybe a couple of months back on the 1998 2 pences, because if you can remember, there's a variation of a magnetic and a non-magnetic. And after I've done that video, I think it was Ian Strudwick mentioned about the 1992 10 pence, and I says, yes, I'll probably have to do a video on that. He says, yeah, go for it. So here it is. So if you are doing sort of a date run and you want all the variants that you can, you've got to be aware that there is 5 variants of the 1992 available. Like I said, unfortunately, there's only the type 2A that I don't have. So I will be sort of still keeping my eye out for one of those. So anyway, that's it for today. Like I say, I've got a few little purchases I'm going to have to be putting into the date run. So until the next time, thanks for watching. Keep on hunting, enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.